Oh, man, stay with us because you won't want to miss this. Get ready for the hardware to come out.
Oh, give me that hammer over there.
We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good.
Oh, you're right. And there's nothing like a little WWE mano-a-mano to get that blood flowing.
It's go time, people.
No matter what, these are the types of nights they'll write about in the WWE annals for years to come. Oh, and he knocks him down with a tackle.
Back now inside the ring. As the action continues, let's discuss Dean Ambrose briefly.
The thing about Dean Ambrose is that you never know what he's thinking. I know it's early, but he could pull something crazy out of his back pocket and end this thing at any moment.
It's not wise to get on the bad side of a man like Dean Ambrose.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome.
That has to change his posture.
You're right, it's going to be hard to straighten up after that.
Dean Ambrose can go stride for stride with any superstar in WWE, no matter how big or small. Ambrose launches a frenzied assault on opponents that combines brawling, air assaults, and submissions.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly for an opponent is that Dean Ambrose is one of the most unconventional superstars we've ever seen. No one knows what he's going to throw at any opponent next.
Displaying a wide range of offense here. A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is intentional humiliation.
Dean Ambrose's range of skills certainly venture into the unusual, but the attacks and strategies helped Ambrose become the longest reigning United States champion in WWE history with a 351-day championship reign. That's the third longest ever if you include the title's history in WCW and the NWA. That's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen. This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this. You know, Dean Ambrose looks a little unhinged, and I won't argue that. But when you see Ambrose dismantle his opponents with speed, high-flying attacks, and all sorts of violence, there's no doubt that there's definitely a method to his madness.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on. And the boot connects with the abdomen. And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. Uh-oh, code breaker. Good night. Okay, he stumbled a bit, but he's all right. Nothing big. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
Well, there's still a lot of work to do. Oh, look at the emotion.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Interesting and dangerous. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
He's going for it all.
This could be it.
Back in the ring again. Dean Ambrose looking a little uneasy here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Don't count him out yet, Michael. I'd be shocked if this is the end of the road for him.
Well, given what he's gone through thus far, it might take a bold move to put him over the top here tonight, Cole. Oh, man, from the high red district.
I wouldn't know what that's like. Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Yeah, very, very smart move.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh! Trying to put him away. Is it enough to put an end to this one?
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Now back to the ring. Heads up the ladder. He's got victory in his grasp, guys.
Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal.
Back now inside the ring.
Higher and higher. Taking a risk here.
What's he doing? No. Holy, unbelievable. There's no way. Oh, my.
Talk about a daredevil. Now that's putting your body on the line.
Up and away. He's throwing bombs up there.
Whoa, I'm getting dizzy just watching him.
He's so close. He can probably taste the victory right now.
He's right there. He unhooks that thing and this is over.
The ascent begins.
What an attack. The animosity levels of this match just continue to rise. Make no mistake.
Incoming!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Still got work to do.
All right, he's got victory in his grasp, guys.
Making it to the top of the ladder may be the easy part. Once you start working on bringing that thing down, you are completely vulnerable.
Now this match is his if he can just pull it down.
Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Here comes Ambrose. He's just as dangerous on that ladder as he is on the mat.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
We've got a climber. He's throwing bombs up there.
Uh-oh, this cannot end good.
He's got victory in his grasp, guys.
This might be it, guys. Come on, pull!
Up, up, and away. He's just as dangerous on that ladder as he is on the mat.
Oh, man, this is how severe injuries happen. He was able to reverse that.
Here comes Ambrose. It seems clearing the ladder is more important to him at this point.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? It seems that someone is very comfortable using a weapon.
Look at this hang time.
Incredible.
Oh, man, is he fired up. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
The ladder is up.
Oh, he's on the move again.
Back between the ropes. I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
Oh, a reversal. Oh.
That may be the first time we've seen that executed.
Boy, he just got laid out.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Down to the floor.
Oh, hard. Not where you want to be.
He's making a statement here with this attack. The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough.
He's not looking good here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
And Michael, this could be the opening he needs to pull ahead.
You know, I would have thought one of these guys would have shown signs of dominance at some point by now. That just hasn't really been the case.
Whoa, I think that one made the entire...
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
WWE fans watching this match all around the world.
We want to say hi to them, all the countries, even Manila, where I use their envelopes.
Manila's not a country. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's in big trouble.
Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this.
Well, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend.
I think he's through playing around. How awesome was that?
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Thrown out with authority.
Man, he hit hard.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Hey, toe breaker.
Good night. Oh, a second finisher. This could be the beginning of the end.
He's really letting his opponent have it. Oh, man. Well, this might be the worst yet.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring. The top of that ladder looks awfully far away.
This match is his if he can just pull it down.
Keep in mind, though, full possession is needed to win this one. Heading up.
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Wow, here we see it from this angle. Still a long way from the top.
If he could just pull it down now.
Oh, man, and it looks a little wobbly up there. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. I don't believe it. The match is over.
Here's your winner, Dean Ambrose.
Enormous victory right there.
I don't make the matches, but if I did,
We have been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here. Next, we have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
this match is going to blow the roof off this place.
Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved. Is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
I don't know about you, Michael, but I've got a bad feeling about this one. I don't know if it's all the furniture around the ring or what, but I just feel like somebody's career may be in jeopardy.
Let's do this.
You know, it's nights like this that keeps me coming back to the WWE for more and more and more.
Tell me your thoughts on Randy Orton. What can we expect from him in this championship match?
Randy Orton can't take anybody lightly, not when he's defending his championship.
Randy Orton acknowledges that he can be sick and twisted, and indeed, he is just that. Dean Ambrose can go stride for stride with any superstar in WWE, no matter how big or small. Ambrose launches a frenzied assault on opponents that combines brawling, air assaults, and submissions.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly for an opponent is that Dean Ambrose is one of the most unconventional superstars we've ever seen. No one knows what he's going to throw at any opponent next.
Says top of the morning with the Irish whip.
I won. The home of the wee people.
Throwing around the ring with the Irish whip.
He's throwing him around like a rag doll.
What a slam by Orton. Dean Ambrose's range of skills certainly venture into the unusual, but the attacks and strategies helped Ambrose become the longest reigning United States champion in WWE history with a 351-day championship reign. That's the third longest ever if you include the title's history in WCW and the NWA. The strike finds its target. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
You know, Dean Ambrose looks a little unhinged, and I won't argue that. But when you see Ambrose dismantle his opponents with speed, high-flying attacks, and all sorts of violence, there's no doubt that there's definitely a method to his madness.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on. A concerned look on the face of the champ. Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his chance to prove it.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
Agreed. And you have to wonder where this guy's confidence level is at this point.
There it is. Well done. Just toying with the competition a little. Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
I like what I'm seeing here from Dean Ambrose.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes. Dean Ambrose has taken control. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
Uh-oh, the back of the head just bounced off the mat with that slam.
He sees it. Oh, my. Put it in the books. This one's got to be over now. You better believe he's seen scarier things than that.
He's on the defensive here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
Now Randy Orton seems to have lost this. Randy Orton's got to be hurt after that.
No kidding. I don't know how Orton's not laid out after that kind of punishment. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough. Dean Ambrose is really going to town right now.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
The ascent begins. All he has to do now is pull it down.
You better pull! The top of that ladder looks awfully far away.
Here comes Ambrose. And now he's taking it to his opponent while on the ladder. He's throwing bombs up there.
Uh-oh, this cannot end good. No! Sometimes when you go high risk, you crash and burn. And sometimes you knock it out of the park. And that was a perfect example of hitting it big.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
The champ is just being outclassed right now. You have to wonder how much more punishment the champ can take.
From where I sit, they both appear to be competing with the same amount of energy. This one can really go either way.
And I gotta say, these guys are going at it tooth and nail. And at this point, there's no way to pick a clear winner.
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks. Take a look at that again.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Oh no!
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
Heading up. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Championship on the line.
Oh, you're right about that. Let's get this thing going. Who's going to be the champion?
He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose.
We're the new champion. Unbelievable.